A major revelation about the protagonist, Rumi, opens up a lot of potential future plot lines for K-pop Demon Hunters. The cartoon film centers on Huntrix, an organization attempting to prevent the spread of the Demon King. It is cleverly disguised as a K-pop celebrity group. The fun plot twists and endearing characters in K-pop Demon Hunters are only the beginning. There is a prominent antagonist in the game who acts pleasant but is actually quite evil. The film offers a complex fantasy realm and many intriguing riddles, making it one of the summer's most talked about animated features. Rumi goes through all of this and more on her emotional journey. Over time, she comes to terms with her authentic personality and embraces it wholeheartedly. So ends K-pop Demon Hunters, hinting at a potential sequel and setting the stage for Rumi's next journey. The main three characters in K-pop Demon Hunters Part 2 end on a rather obvious note. Demon forces led by Guaimar were vanquished by them, thanks to the new Hanmoon. Earth appears to be in good shape for the time being. Unfortunately for hunters like Celine, the Hanmoon's blue color makes it an imperfect defense. Guaimar and his demon army may find it easier to return in future chapters if this weakness persists. Beyond that opening, there are a couple of other avenues a potential sequel may explore. A few plot points remain unresolved after the climax, the most crucial of which concerns two of the Sarjara boys. Zoe and Myra defeat the Sarjara group's mystery and Abs in the final battle. However, romance and baby don't actually perish in the show. While the Hanmoon was getting stronger, Rumi and Ja thought he could have escaped Guaimar by staying on Earth. That leaves the door open for a possible sequel featuring the last two Sarjara boys, who may have managed to escape the fight. The stories of other eras of hunters could be interesting in and of themselves. Another major mystery in the film involves the circumstances surrounding Rumi's birth. Even though Rumi didn't live to see her mother's death, the opening montage introducing the Huntrix makes it clear that her mother was a hunter in her own right. However, the origins of Rumi's mother's love for the monster, her father's identity, and their subsequent fate are all left unexplored. Rumi's father's survival is even possible, which might serve as the catalyst for a spin-off. More and more details about Ja's background are revealed as K-pop Demon Hunters progresses. Despite coming off as a cunning and nasty villain at first, Rumi feels a connection to him due to his half-demon nature, similar to her own. He must contend with the fact that he possesses both human and demonic aspects. A musician named Ja, who lived hundreds of years before the events of the film, struck a bargain with Guaimar in exchange for a better life. However, this led to a horrific fate for his family and his own transformation into a demon. Ja informs Rumi and the audience that Guaimar has the ability to command others through mental communication. Ja begs Guaimar to erase his memory so he can stop feeling guilt over his past actions. However, Rumi helps Ja see his humanity, and the two develop an ultimately unfulfilling romantic relationship. Despite Ja's initial betrayal of Rumi, he ultimately sacrifices himself in the final battle to save her. Ja appears to have been killed when Guaimar's bomb struck her. Rumi uses Guaimar's life power in battle, causing Guaimar to flee Earth and allowing the construction of a new Hanmoon to begin. The emotional connection Ja had with Rumi, one he squandered throughout the film, led him to forego his opportunity to escape human suffering. K-pop Demon Hunters conveys two primary messages, both derived from Rumi's narrative. Upon encountering the lead vocalist of Huntrix, fans observe her profound commitment to her job. However, she remains plagued by self-loathing due to her darker inclinations. She discovers from Ja that demons are not necessarily malevolent. This compels her to confront Celine regarding the notion that she must loathe a facet of herself. This metaphor illustrates self-acceptance, demonstrating Rumi's rejection of binary thinking while also cultivating a new Hanmoon to combat Guaimar. Another aspect of this theme is the demonstration of the significance of friendship and trust. The limited revelations regarding Myra and Zoe's histories reveal their personal anxieties and fears, ones they try to conceal due to Celine's teachings. The revelation of Rumi's secrets nearly caused a breakup, rendering Zoe and Myra more susceptible to Gamar's control. They may attain certainty in themselves and one another only by uniting and fortifying their bond. K-pop Demon Hunters clearly establishes its moral foundation without excessive emphasis.